way down here to race at the Celebration of Speed. The 700 of Brian Day, the 7 of Mike Miller, the 77 of Justin Day, the 210 of Jason Rogers, the 17 of Carson King, 22 of Ty Porter, the 19 of Stanky, and 755 of Chris Parrish. That is your Mad Dog Pro. And getting a wheel in the air right out of the gate on that start. And David Kilkenny was in your 1, but gets passed by that 210 machine of Jason Rogers. Both of these gentlemen very, very fast, not only here in the Mad Dog class, but in the hooligan classes as well. The number 7 of Mike Miller is in 3rd. And again, the battle up front is Jason Rogers and David Kilkenny all day long up there. Oh, and we've got a bike down in turn 2. If a red flag or yellow flag can be dropped, please. So we've got a yellow flag out, which is no passing. Maintaining speed and making sure that bike is out of the way safely, which they are. They're totally fine. The 72 machine and those fuel leathers of David Kilkenny is still in 1. White flag is out. Last lap. And Jason Rogers getting ready to get passed on the back stretch by this number 7 machine of Mike Miller. And David Kilkenny with style. Throwing that wheel back in the air. Checkers for David Kilkenny. 2nd is Jason Rogers. 3rd is Mike Miller. 4 is the 22 bike of Ty Porter. Some great racing in that Mad Dog Pro class. Again, those are big kids. Those are all grown-ups on those itty-bitty little bikes. And this is going to be your Mad Dog Amateur class. Mad Dog Amateur class is coming out right now. A lot of really interesting bikes in this class, including some small displacement machines from a modern manufacturer named Sunday Motors. There's some of that floating around. There's some little Kawasaki out here. This is all smaller displacement machines. These are all, I believe, 150cc and less. But these are big kids on these little bikes. Everybody headed to the grid right now. Your grid for this Mad Dog Amateur class: 74 of Nixon Shanks, the number 7 of Scott Oldfield, 18X of Jesse Dunn, the 0 of Tom Lewis, the 58M of TJ Martin, the 14X of Tom Klepp, the 185 of Donald Mueller, the 61 of Hank Dubois, the 77 of Shannon Pike, and the number 411 of John Maturo. This is your Mad Dog Amateur class. And it looks like that 77 machine might be in a little bit of trouble back there of Shannon Pike. And away they go. That inside hole shot is going to go to the number 7 machine of Scott Oldfield. But this is such a huge grid out here. There are so many bikes. It is such close racing. But that 7 machine of Oldfield is still in 1. The 74 of Nixon Shanks is in 2nd. I think there is a little technical something going on with that 77 machine. They are having a heck of a time to getting that bike moving. That is Shannon Pike. But 7 bike of Scott Oldfield is still your leader. But Shannon is still staying in here. 74, not far off of the lead. The 74 of Nixon Shanks. And then quite a gap between 2 and 3. But a little bit of battle down here between the 411 and 61 bike, the 411 of John Maturo and the 61 of Hank Dubois. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of a battle down here between 3 and 4. White flag is out. And they have lapped Shannon Pike out here, but your 7 is still your leader. The 7 of Scott Oldfield is your leader, with 74 of Nixon Shanks, and Checkers is out. And that was your Mad Dog Amateur class. A great class, super exciting racing going on out there, right? Running into a little bit of traffic, a little bit of bumping and grinding going on out there. A great class on those smaller displacement machines. It truly is about rider skill at that point, you know, because they're so, I don't want to say underpowered. Is there a nice way to say underpowered? They're so small displacement that it truly comes down to all rider skill for that class. Our next race heading out to the grid is going to be our Open Expert. This is our Open Expert. This is an anything goes Open Expert class. So there's a little bit of everything out here. There's going to be some 450cc dirt bikes. There's going to be a Ducati Scrambler piloted by Jason Griffin. There's truly a little bit of everything making its way out here. Your grid for the Open Expert, the number 68 of Robert Lewis, who has already had a great night tonight. 68 of Robert Lewis, the number 6 of Chase Sathoff, the number 24 of Landon Smith, the number 04 of Max Porter, the number 13 of Chris Boone, the number 42 of Rich Heverly, the number 17 of Carson King, the number 95 of J.D. Flowers, and the number 23 of Jason Griffin. That is your grid for this Open Expert class. And that 68 really looked like they were going to get the whole shot, but just got edged out just the tiniest little bit, but it's standing that bike up, but they're all right. The number 6 machine of Chase Sathoff slicing and dicing out there with the 07 of Max Porter. Max Porter earlier. We've got a bike down in turn 2. So we're going to red flag, make sure everybody gets off the track safely. And please put your hands together, race fans. Both of those racers got up. They're pushing their bikes off the track under their own steam. Give them a round of applause out here. They're giving you everything they got to put on this incredible show. And they got up, they bounced right back, and they're going to be just fine. We're going to re-grid this Open Expert class. We're going to re-grid this Open Expert. And we did have a couple of bikes get tangled up over there in turns 1 and 2, so we're going to re-grid everybody. But everyone's fine. The bikes are all still running. Everybody got right up, which is great. And again, the inside 68 machine of Robert Lewis, who has had a fantastic night here so far. Oh! And on turn 4, Max Porter on that 07 machine got a little snagged up, but we're going to red flag this and regrid everybody again. So again, as you can tell, we're kind of upping the ante here. The bikes are getting a little bit more powerful. The racers are getting a little bit more skills involved, a little bit more aggressive for sure going on out here. So we're going to start seeing on these types of short tracks a little bit more tangling, a little bit more bumping and grinding going on. But that was all the 07 bike of Max Porter. Honestly, I think he just kind of stood it up on turn 4. I don't even think another bike was directly involved. I think he just got a little hung up out there and had a little mini high side. But he's going to be pushed back to the second row. And there they go again. The 6th. And now it's going to get interesting because a new player has entered the game. The number 6 of Chase Sathoff now able to squeeze through the battling that was going on of the 7 machine of Max Porter and the 68 of Robert Lewis. And is now right out front. Nice and wide, plenty of room between him and the 68 bike of Robert Lewis. So again, your first place right now, Chase Sathoff is in 1. The 68 of Robert Lewis is in 2. The 07 of Max Porter is in 3rd. The number 42 of the very fast Rich Haverly So white flag is out, last lap for your leader, the number 6 machine of Chase Sathoff, followed by Robert Lewis, Max Porter, the 24 of Landon Smith. Checkers are out. Your winner, Chase Sathoff, in 1. The 68, Robert Lewis, is in 2. And Max Porter on the 07 machine in 3rd. Some absolutely fantastic racing going on out here. As I keep mentioning, it looks like, as we get further into the program, there's going to be a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more skills, a little bit more pressure. You're going to start seeing a little bit more bar banging action going on out here. If I could get Chase Sathoff back out here, please. You are our winner. Come get this checkered flag, my friend. But great racing, great racing. You did a great job. And I'm so sorry I called you the wrong name earlier tonight. But I got it. I fixed it at the end. I fixed it. So I'm hoping Chase can come on out here because that was a heck of a race out here. There was a couple of different red flags going on, and it's just really interesting to see, that it completely reshuffles the deck, as it were, when we start talking about these races, when we start getting into red flags and such, because it completely cleared the path of our 2 previous leaders and created a little window of opportunity for our winner. Which is Chase Sathoff. Come on over, Chase. I'm going to watch you right here, my friend. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. I couldn't help but notice you have to feel like you kind of took advantage of all those red flags and restarts.
Sorta. It kind of messed me up one time, but other than that, the last one I took a little bit of advantage of it.
I actually was just curious about that. Does it make you nervous to have those red flags, or do you look at them as like an opportunity? Which way does it go?
It really depends on where I'm at on the line and who went down and really what's going on in the race.
Well, a heck of a great race. Congratulations. Nobody gets here alone. Do you got some sponsors or parents you want to thank?
For sure, Mom and Dad, Keith Singleton, Matthew Gunther, Dunlop, Husqvarna, Travis King, Ronnie Smith, Landon Smith, Hilly, Solid Performance Suspension, Motul. Anybody else I forgot? Thank you.
Congratulations. Your winner of this class, Chase Sathoff. Congratulations, friend. Our next grid coming on out here is going to be the 200cc class. And this is going to be our 200cc class making its way out to the grid right now. And this is a huge class out here. We've got 11 racers. The number 84 machine of Braxton Reagan. 71 of Cole Miller, the 77 of Justin Day, the number 7 of Scott Oldfield, the 700 of Brian Day, the 278 of Richard Brodock, my buddy Richard out here racing with us tonight, the number 411 of John Maturo, the 61 of Hank Dubois, 17 of Kyler Patton, and 33 of Caleb Curtis, and away they go. And the 84 of Braxton Reagan is in 1. And there's 2 84s on the grid tonight. There's an 84 that is our current leader, and then an 84 with a slash going through it that belongs to Maston Snyder. But Braxton Reagan is in first. Braxton having a great night out here at the Celebration of Speed. He's been in several classes. The 71 of Cole Miller is in 2. The 77 of Justin Day is in 3. The number 7 of Scott Oldfield is in 4. And we're going to start lapping each other on this short track here in just one moment. A little bit of a battle going on between that 84 slash of Maston Snyder and the 7 machine of Scott Oldfield. But white flag is out. Last lap for Braxton Reagan on the 84, with the 71 of Cole Miller in second, the 77 of Justin Day in third. The 84 slash of Maston Snyder is in 4. And checkers are out. Your winner, Braxton Reagan on that 84 machine. working too hard. I'm going to pull you. Come on. Right there. And the winner of this 200cc class, Braxton Reagan. Congratulations. What do you think about that out there?
It's good. And there's a couple rough spots, but other than that, it's fine.
You have been out here crushing it all night long. Are you having a great time?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like this track?
Yes.
Do you want to thank maybe your parents or some sponsors and stuff?
Chuck's Chimney Sweets, Mom, Dad, Nana, Uncle, J&L Customs.
And how old are you? I have to ask.
9.
9. Well, you are crushing it out here. Do you have any more classes for tonight, or are you ready to relax now?
I'm done for the night.
You're done for the night? Well, you did a heck of a good job. Congratulations. The winner of this class, Braxton Reagan out here. Put your hands together, race fans. Say hello to everybody out there on Facebook.
Hi, guys.
Good job. Congratulations. Congratulations. And he's gonna ride on out of here. He's like, I'm out of here, lady. Well, that's excellent. And I think we might be headed to some commercials to get everybody a second to regrid a little bit. I think we're gonna thank some of our sponsors. All right, we got one more race heading out here to the grid right now, and then we're going to thank some of our sponsors. But we've got race 10 heading to the grid right now. This is our 250cc class. On the number 17 of Carson King, the number 22 of Ty Porter, the number 71 of Mike Miller. Again, some familiar names out here. A lot of these folks taking advantage of this excellent short track out here and entering multiple classes. And with a little wheel in the air off of that 71 of Mike Miller, away they go. The 17 of Carson King is in 1. With the 22 of Ty Porter in 2nd. And again, this is your 250cc class out here. And that 17, that KTM of Carson King is in 1. The 22 of Ty Porter is in 2nd. The 71 of Mike Miller is in 3rd. And it looked like for a second there might have been a little showing of a wheel on that number 2 bike. An attempt at a pass here. A white flag is out last lap. If he's going to go for it, he's got to go for it right now. He's running out of real estate. And that 17 bike, Carson King in 1. 22 of Ty Porter in 2nd. 71 of Mike Miller in third. Yep. And we're going to take just a moment, race fans, and we're going to head to some commercials over there on Facebook, let ourselves get all gridded up. I've got a race interview before we go to commercial. I've got a race interview because we're going to talk to the winner over here of this class, this 250cc class out here. Come on over here, Mr. Carson King. Can you scoot forward a little bit, my friend? Awesome. Congratulations. Good job. Look at you go. Well, congratulations. You're winner of this 250cc class. Good job. You made it look terrifically easy out here.
Thank you.
What did you think about today's track so far? Have you had a good time? Have you had fun?
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of hard and it's new. It's really fun, though.
Awesome. Did you want to thank any of your sponsors or your parents?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Langbros Leathers, Brew Crew, Yamaha, Mikey L Motors, and yeah, thank you.
Well, you did a great job. Congratulations. The winner of this class out here. Put your hands together, race fans. That was some great racing going on. Good job. Good job. Is that your final race for tonight? Now, oh, you got one more. Okay, well, we'll see you later on in the program then. Get on out of here. Go on. I know you're busy. And with that, well, he's just going to brap on out of here, and we're going to take a moment and thank some of our awesome partners for this weekend's celebration of speed.
Fully social distancing since 1903, and Boswell's Harley-Davidson has been helping riders fulfill those two-wheeled dreams for over 70 years. Visit one of Boswell's 3 Middle Tennessee locations, Nashville, Madison, Cookeville, or online at boswellsharley.com, and free your soul.
Hey everybody, check it out. It's me, Podcast Pat, WSKY Radio Motorsports Podcast. I'll be back in November. Tune in, listen in, heck, call in. Check this out. The Celebration of Speed, the app. Everything's at your fingertips. Coming in November. Google Play, iTunes. It's free. Flat Track Speedway results. Good stuff. CelebrationofSpeed.net. Motorsports Media. Lynchburg Outdoors, we got everything from head to toe. You name it, we got it. Boots, helmets, chaps, gloves, vests. We have tires, we have audio, we have LED lights, and we have hundreds of helmets, including the world's lightest DOT helmet. Call us today, Lynchburg, Tennessee, 931-632-5007. The official hotel of the Celebration of Speed, Microtel Inn and Suites. Whenever you're in Shelbyville, whether it's the motorcycle races, horse show, or a craft fair, Microtel Inn and Suites is the choice to stay. Microtel Inn and Suites, 1207 North Main Street, Shelbyville. Give them a call, 931-488-4104. Microtel Inn and Suites is a proud sponsor of the Celebration of Speed.
Next is some very important people. This is the rookies of 79. This is Charlie Roberts. And Charlie, the whole gang is here. All the rookies are here.
Myself, Scott Parker, Wayne Rainey, Ronnie Jones, and Tommy Duma all were very blessed in the sport. Some of us had some great success with Wayne, Ronnie Jones, and Scotty Parker. We remained friends, we remained close, and then when Kenny Roberts rode the TZ 750 at Indy in 09, we were all together. And we kind of came up with this idea. We played a game of golf. Parker won, imagine that. threw $600 in the middle of the table and said, let's do something, and that was the start of the rookie class of '79. In the past 10 years, we're now over $2 million in benevolence to the injured in our sport, which is pretty amazing to me because it's primarily a fan-based charity. And now we're very blessed that our corporate supporters are paying the expenses for the charity van to get to the racetrack and stuff, so the fans' donations go directly to the racers and their needs. Most of the injuries we hope today are covered by insurance. What we do is we help the families with things that are not covered, such as living expense. We don't pay doctors and hospital bills. We help cover the expenses of, while they're not able to race motorcycles and make money, we're trying to supplement their income.
My experience with Rookies of '79 is great. I mean, it's an amazing group of people. It's a charity created by racers for the racers, and so I get along great with them. I've done many different things supporting Rookies 79 for many years, whether it be donating gear or showing up, days before ahead of the race, doing some different promotional stuff for them. So they came in really handy for me a lot of times. I mean, unfortunately, I've gotten hurt quite a few times here in the last 5 years, and they've came through every single time to help me out with medical expenses and other expenses that I endured during that time. For me, Rookies 79 is so important to me, and it has a special place in my heart because this last injury I had, breaking my back and having a spinal cord injury, T6 area, chest down, I mean, it's a life changer. It's not just a broken bone where it's a little bit of medical expense and a little time off from racing and coming back. I mean, this has changed my life. I mean, I don't know how long I'll be like this, but I mean, it's there's way more medical expenses with an injury to this extent, and a lot more medical devices and things that I needed outside of the hospital, just going home and throughout my typical life. And in my life, my career's changed, my life's changed, so they've lifted a big weight off my shoulders. I mean, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical expenses and stuff that has been elaborated from this injury, and Class 79 being there for me has alleviated a lot of that. So I owed a huge thank you to them, and if it wasn't for Rookies 79, I'd be in a lot worse situation right now. So it really is that important for riders to have this help from you guys.
And we've had a great night of racing action going on here so far, and we have got more racing coming your way. Don't you worry. We're only halfway through tonight's show. We're heading out into Grid 11, Race 11 right now. This is going to be light vintage class. So these are going to be a little bit older machines, perhaps a little bit older racers. maybe more seasoned racers is the nice way I should put that. Tonight's racing is going to be the number 60 machine of Bubba Boswell from Boswell's Harley-Davidson, the number 55 of Jarrett Nass, the number 7 of Steve Hall, the number 114 of Tom Lewis, the number 87 of Scott Taylor, the number 278 of Richard Brodock, the number 01 of Justin Stover, heading to the grid right now. And that number 55 of Jarrett Nass getting the whole shot right out of the gate with a very substantial lead already in this race. And again, that 55 of Jarrett Noss is in 1. With the 278, Richard Brodock in 3rd. Battling it out for that 2nd spot, though. And it looks like Justin Stover on the 01. It still is, though. 55 of Jarrett Noss in 1. It looks like Tom Lewis in 114 is in 2nd. Richard Brodock in 3rd. And it's last lap out. And making it look very easy out here is that 55 of Jarrett Noss in 1. 114 of Tom Lewis, 278 of Richard Brodock in 3rd. And that was our lightweight vintage class. Some great looking bikes out here, great sounding machines, some 2-stroke, some 4-stroke. There's a little bit of everything over here. Come on over, Jarrett. There we go. Come on around this side. All right, and the winner of this lightweight vintage class, congratulations. That was a heck of a race from start to finish. You made this look very easy out there, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. It's not my first rodeo. I've had a few before this and that, but it wasn't too bad.
What do you think of today's track out here? A little bit loose, a little bit slippery, but it didn't seem to throw you for a curve at all.
Oh, I'm used to racing on stuff like this, loose track at the house. It's just something I grew up on, but second nature to me.
And what are you riding, by the way? What kind of bike is this?
This is an XR350 with a Cheney frame.
Well, you did a heck of a good job. You made it look very, very easy, my friend. Is this the only class you're racing in tonight, or are you heading right back out here?
I'm heading right back out to run the vintage heavy.
Awesome. Well, go get ready. I'll see you soon. Congratulations, Jarrett Noss, the winner of lightweight vintage class.
Otherwise, it's causing a delay.
And our next grid heading out here is going to be a 450cc amateur class. This is going to be quite a stacked grid out here. 10 deep. The number 6 machine of Chase Sathoff, one of your winners from earlier tonight. The number 88 of Colby Chandler. The number 24 of Landon Smith. The number 22 of Ty Porter. The number 17 of Carson King. 87 of Mike Miller. 7 of Richard Hicks. The number 18 of Alex Smith. The number 9 of Tom Klepp. And the 323 of Eric Reed. That is your 450 amateur class right out of the gate. This 87 Mike Miller is having some problems. We're going to pull him right off the grid. But we're still green flagging, and away we go. The number 6 of Chase Sathoff is in 1. Followed by the 24 of Landon Smith in 2. '22 and 88 are banging bars back here. That's Ty Porter and Colby Chandler. But it still is Chase Sathoff out here making it look very easy with the 24 bike of Landon Smith in 2, the 22 of Ty Porter in 3. And we've got a yellow flag out. And we're going to red flag this race. And we're going to go ahead and regrid everybody. We had a little bike breakdown on turn 3 and 4. Everyone is fine. There was no accident, just a little technical snaggle back there. And we're going to get everybody regridded and ready to go again. But quite a race going on for the number 6 machine of Chase Sathoff. So hopefully this regrid won't throw him for too much of a loop. And I believe we're going to let the 87 machine, who missed the first start of Mike Miller, this 2-stroke bike out here is going to rejoin the grid for this restart. And again, Chase Sathoff taking advantage of this regrid, getting a great start right out of the gate with the 24 bike of Landon Smith. But Chase Sathoff on that 6 machine, getting all of that power on the straights, but immediately getting caught up again in the corners by the 24 of Landon Smith. But I don't think Landon is going to have enough for him. And the 88 slingshots out of nowhere on turn 1 into 2 of Colby Chandler. And checkers are out. Checkers are out. And welcome back to another winner, a familiar face out here. Race fans, put your hands together. Chase Sathoff, the winner of this 450 amateur class. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, you're just making it look awfully easy out here tonight. Are you just having a heck of a good time?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
And it always seems to be these red flags for you. I think these don't make you nervous at all. I think you're kind of full of it.
Just a lot of practice, doing it for a long time.
I'm just giving you grief, dear, but congratulations. You do a heck of a good job. That didn't shake you up at all. And there's a lot of folks a lot older than you that might get a little bit shook up by those red flags and regridding, but you just take it in stride, and you had a heck of a race from start to finish. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's thank some sponsors.
First of all, Mom and Dad, Hull Cycles out of Springfield, Bell Helmets, Dunlop, Corey Texter, Impact Safety Armor, Davey Durrell with Polite, Light Shoe. Anybody else I forgot, thank you, but yeah.
Say hello to everybody on Facebook.
Hi.
Congratulations, the winner of this 450 class, Chase Sathoff, one more time. And race 13 making their way to the grid right now. This is going to be the heavyweight vintage bikes. There's going to be a little bit larger displacement vintage machines coming on out here. We've got the 76 of Denny Williams, the 55 of Jarrett Noss, the 58 of Jim Otley, the number 59 of Rick Reese, the number 220 of Greg Nichols, the 22 of Mark Tepper, the 57 of Eric Grubbs. And that is the 59 of Rick Reed. And some very, very go-fast guys in this class. And we've got a bike down on 1 and a 2. They both look okay, though. We're just going to have to dust them off and get them picked up off the ground. But everyone is fine. We're going to red flag, though, and re-grid everybody. Again, this is your heavyweight vintage class. And there are several very, very fast folks in this class, including Mr. Jim Otley, who races all the way here, came all the way out from California, but has been racing all spring and summer long all over the United States, along with the 59 machine of Rick Reed. I have him written down as Rick Reese on my sheet, but I know that that is not who that is. But everyone is back up and dusted off, and the bikes are picked up, and I think one of these folks might not be rejoining the grid. It looks like Greg Nichols will not be rejoining the grid. I think he's going to be out. The 22 of Mark Tepper, he's thinking about getting that bike started. I'm not sure if he's going to make it back in time, though. We're going to give him just a few moments to re-grid and see if he's going to get that bike running, and I think that he is. Oh, good. All right, the 220 of Greg Nichols is headed back to the pit and paddock area, however. So these are all going to be heavyweight vintage machine, larger displacement machines. And Jim Otley is going to get that whole shot with Rick Reed trying to make the pass on the outside. Inside pass is going to be on that 76 bike, though, of Denny Williams. And he is making a clean inside pass on Jim Otley. And Jim isn't going to take that sitting down, though, and he's going to try to pass on the outside and bump and grind a little bit with the 55 bike of Jarrett Noss. And Jarrett is putting his hand up to come off of pace. Might be having a little bit of difficulty back there. But that 76 machine of Denny Williams is still in one. With Jim Otley in second, Rick Reed in third. And again, some very, very fast racers out here that you're going to also see in the hooligan classes later on tonight. But the 76 of Williams is in one. The 58 of Jim Otley is in two. 59 of Rick Reed in three. And it's last lap. White flag is out. And it looks like Rick Reed is thinking about making a pass on turn 2 on Jim Otley. And the winner on the 76 machine, Williams, is in one. Jim Otley in two. And a wheel in the air for Rick Reed in third. A great race, super competitive. And as is always the case with vintage bike racing, some of these bikes just aren't going to make it all the way through the race program. They're just not going to quite hang tough out there. And I think the winner of that race, Williams on the 76 machine, had something going on with his bike. So he headed immediately back to the paddock, so we're not going to have a chance to interview him, but I'm sure he's absolutely ecstatic about winning this race with such awesome competitors out there on the grid. So without further ado, let's go ahead and load out the next grid out here. Our next race, race number 14. Well, now I know why. He had to go back there and get back on the grid because he's racing right this second. So he had to do a little bit of a double header. So he had to get back out to the grid. This is our 50 and over senior, seasoned racers, veteran racers, 50 and over senior race class. The 68 of Robert Lewis is going to be back out there again. The 95 of David Flowers, the 76 of Denny Williams, our winner of our last class. The 59 of Rick Reed, the 18 of Rodney Mancini, the 0 of Bubba Boswell, 220 of Greg Nichols, the number 323 of Eric Reed, the number 7 of Steve Hall, the number 159 of Randy Hogg, the number 87 of Scott Taylor. This is your 50 and older seasoned racer senior class out here. They're gridding him up right now, and this is going to be a doozy. This one's going to be a barn burner, I promise. This is going to be real interesting because this first row has some very, very fast racers on it, including the previous race winner of Denny Williams on the 76, the 68 of Robert Lewis, who has also won several classes out here tonight. Bubba Boswell is out here again, out here on the front grid as well. And this is your 50 and over senior class, and away they go. And the 68 bike of Robert Lewis absolutely snagging that hole shot. But Denny Williams trying to show him a wheel and keeping really competitive out there. Rick Reed is in third. 18 of Rodney Mancini is in 4. And Bubba Boswell on the 0 bike is right behind him. Followed by Randy Hogg a little bit further down pack, and Steve Hall. And that is your current leader, the 68 bike of Robert Lewis, followed by the 76 of Denny Williams, and the 59 of Rick Reed in third. And Bubba Boswell making a pass on the number 18 bike of Rodney Mancini when the white flag is out for our current leader, the 68 of Robert Lewis, with the 76 of Denny Williams in 2, Rick Reed in 3rd, Bubba Boswell in 4, Mancini in 5, the 159 of Rodney Hogg in 6, and Checkers is out. And our winner of this 50 and over senior class out here, multiple time winner for this evening, Robert Lewis. Having a great night out here, friend. Awesome. Come on over, my friend. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've had a great night out here.
It looks pretty good right now. It's getting a little rough and getting slower and slower. I think I'm getting too old to ride this stuff.
I don't know if that's the case. That was a really very action-packed, exciting grid out there, banging bars with some incredibly fast guys.
Yeah, thanks, and I thank you for having us out, having this race, and Pat for doing it, for all the fans for coming out.
Well, thank you so much. You've done a heck of a job all night long. Was this your final race, or do you have any more classes?
I've got 2 more hooligan classes to go.
All right. You're getting your money's worth out here. We've got more exciting action coming for you.
Yeah, I'm starting in the rear. Maybe I can work my way up a little ways. Thanks for having us.
I've got faith. You've done a heck of a job tonight. Congratulations. Congratulations again. Congratulations. Our winner of the senior seasoned, maybe slightly seasoned racers, our senior class. Congratulations. And we've got another grid coming on out here. And our winner for the class, again, our senior class, that was Robert Lewis, doing a heck of a job out there. And we are in race 15. This is our hooligan class, one of our first hooligan classes of the evening. All of our hooligan classes tonight follow the same basic principles, which is 750cc and above twin-cylinder machines going on out here in this class. This is no front brakes are allowed in the hooligan class. And this class is going to look like the number 420X machine of Justin Burgoyne. I'm going to say Burgoyne. I'm sticking with it. The number 420X of Justin Burgoyne, the 278 of Richard Broda, 420 of Jason Pauls, the 20 of Tyler Abney, the 19 of Stanky. Just says Stanky on my list. That's it. He goes by one name. He's a celebrity. Stanky. The 13X of Cody Wilson, the 18 of Rodney Mancini, the 593 of Dustin Fortick, and the 18X of Jesse Dunn. This is our first hooligan final race here at the Celebration of Speed. And we have a stall on start finish of that 13 machine of Cody Wilson. The number 13, it can only mean bad luck. And unfortunately, he's having a little bit of bike trouble over there. We're going to give him just a moment to see if we can get that bike sorted out. We're going to regrid everybody a little bit. And this does look like a full regrid over here. And away they go, our first hooligan class of the night. And it looked like the 20 of Tyler Abney got the whole shot. With the 278 of Richard Brodock in second, the 420, the pair of 420 bikes in third and fourth. That's Jason Pauls and Justin Burgoyne. Followed by the 19 of Stanky. Oh, and a high side in turn 4. And they're okay. They're okay. We're going to get them picked up. We might have to... So it looks like the 20 bike is still in the lead of Tyler Abney. It looked like Richard Brodock ended up having a little high side over there in turn 2. The pair of 420s are still battling it out here with the 19 and 18 right behind them. The 19 of Stanky and the 18 of Rodney Mancini. And it's last lap for the number 20, our leader, Tyler Abney, in 1. The pair of 420s, Jason Pauls and Justin Burgoyne in 2nd and 3rd. And the winner, that number 20 bike, followed by the pair of 420s, the 18 machine of Rodney Mancini back there as well. Well, proving you never know what's going to happen in the hooligan class. These high horsepower bikes, I tell you. These huge 883s and 1200s, mostly Harley Davidsons out here. I'm not going to lie, most of this grid is going to be Harley Davidsons. But every once in a while we get a different twin out here. But the winner of this class, the number 20 machine of Tyler Abney. Great racing. You made that look incredibly easy out there. Did you have a great time?
I had an awesome time.
You were in a pretty thick crowd out there of some pretty serious hooligans. I mean, were you even kind of sweating it at all?
Yeah, I actually was. I've been feeling like crap all day, and something changed in the main, and that's awesome because I needed that.
Did you do a little bit of fiddling with your bike? Did you change your gearing?
I did not.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe you just dug deep and you made it happen.
The track's a lot better too.
Well, the track has changed, absolutely. Did you think it was a little slippery earlier, and is it kind of firmed up a little?
Yeah, it's better when they wet it down for sure.
Nice. Well, congratulations. Nobody gets here alone, right? Let's thank some sponsors.
Thank you. Just the shop Dayton, and that's about it. But that's the reason I'm here right now. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the shop.
You're going to thank Josh Young? Isn't he technically your competitor?
Yeah, he is. He's also my boss.
Oh, then you definitely have to thank him. You have to thank Josh for sure.
Thank you, Josh Young, and thanks, Don Abney.
Well, good for you. Congratulations. The winner of our first hooligan class for tonight. Put your hands together, race fans. That was excellent. Congratulations. And what luxury, a push-button start. Look at you. That's awfully fancy. And that was, again, our winner of that last hooligan class, Tyler Abney out there. A heck of a good job from that young man, but no surprise if he's coming from the shop Dayton in Ohio. That is Josh Young, who is also racing right now in the Extreme Hooligan class and is very, very fast and someone to keep your eye out for. This is your Extreme Hooligan main event. The stacked class 12 deep, your number 26 of Ben Ludlow, the number 71 of Josh Young from the shop Dayton, the number 42 of Rich Heverly, the number 3 of Jason Rogers, the number 27 of Terry Vestal, TV dinner in the house, the number 13 of Chris Boone, the number 35 of David Kilkenny, the 7 of Max Porter, 22 of Chaz Myman, the 159 of Randy Hogg, 222 of Joseph Houston, and the 18 of Alex Smith, and away they go. This is your Extreme Hooligan main event, and we have a couple bikes that got tangled up in that first turn. But they're fine. They popped right back up. Everyone is fine. It's just a very a very full grid on these great big huge heavyweight bikes. You're going to see a lot of bumping and grinding in this class. The great thing is, though, a lot of these guys are used to racing together. There's a lot of trust here and a lot of really close competitiveness, and they're comfortable with that. They're comfortable with banging bars just a little bit because a lot of them know each other. A lot of them race every weekend together. Again, this extreme hooligan class is based off of the same principles as all of the hooligan classes, which is going to be 750cc and above twin cylinder class with limited modifications, of course, dirt track tires, no front brake, or disabled front brake, I should say. And Ben Ludlow on the inside getting that whole shot, but Josh Young hot on his heels on the 71, but is getting passed on that back straight by the 42 machine of the very fast Rich Haverly. It is still going to be this 26 machine of Ben Ludlow in 1, Rich Haverly in 2, Josh Young in 3, the 22 machine of Chaz Myman in 4. Chaz Myman making the pass. Oh, Joseph Houston, sorry, 222, not 22. Chaz, I've been messing up your name all night long, buddy. I'm sorry. It's 222 of Joseph Houston. Is who is battling it back there with Josh Young. It still is 26 of Ben Ludlow in 1. The 42 of Rich Haverly in 2. The 222 of Joseph Houston in 3. But doing a lot of battling with that 13 bike of Chris Boone. Chris Boone, another very fast racer out here in this hooligan race class. It still is 26 in 1. Ben Ludlow in 1, Rich Haverly in 2. Chris Boone in 3rd. The 35 of David Kilkenny in 4. And the 222 of Joseph Houston. Right behind him, white flag is out last lap. And our winner, the 26 machine of Ben Ludlow. Hey! What's happening? You made it! I'm here. And the winner of the extreme hooligan class out here, and there's bikes still racing around. I mean, it's hooligan. Who knows what's going to happen?
It's always a good time. I mean, you bring a bunch of knuckleheads together, we're going to find a way to put on a show, guys.
And you did a heck of a good job right out of the gate. How stoked were you with that inside spot? Because that seemed to make all of the difference because it was such tight racing.
I mean, I was a little happier on the second restart because, you know, you put Rich Haverly in front of me, and he's one heck of a dude to track down, let alone everybody else on the field.
Well, I know you boys were talking earlier about who was going to win and what was going to happen, and perhaps a little bit too much celebrating last night during the celebration of speed, but it seems like you guys recovered okay.
I mean, I feel pretty great now. About 20 minutes ago, my head cleared up, so, you know, unfortunately that made it a little easier.
Good for you. Keeping the celebration tradition alive in the celebration of speed. Do you have some sponsors and folks you want to thank? Nobody gets here alone.
Absolutely. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Mark Tepper Racing. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. Goon Glass and Rubber. Kevin's always taking care of me, hooking me up, doing whatever he can to help our program out. I'd also like to thank Scott Goggles. I'd like to thank Super Trap Industries. They help us out so big. Actually, I'd like to thank Rich Heverly. We're here traveling together in his rig. So
I kind of brought that up earlier talking during the broadcast about how you guys race each other almost every single weekend. So there's always a lot of very close bar banging, scooting people over, bumping and grinding. It looks like a high school prom out there pretty much. There's so much grinding going on out there. But I know you guys are super comfortable and very, very competitive. So this has to be really extra special and fun because of that, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Rich and I always have one thing that, every time we'll both say the same, and it's 100% the truth. We just want to be 1 and 2. I don't care if he's in front, if I'm behind, either way. I mean, we're down here traveling together. We'd like to, be 1 and 2 and everything.
Well, I bet you it makes going home a little bit nicer and more pleasant if that is the case, as opposed to you stuffing him in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of works both ways, though.
Well, congratulations. The winner of the Extreme Hooligan class, Ben Ludlow. Congratulations, my friend. Put your hands together, race fans. And headed to the grid right now, race number 17. This is our Street Hooligan race. Race number 17, Street Hooligan. So the thought behind this is a little bit of, not only is it obviously a hooligan class, so again, 750cc and above, twin cylinder, that's going to be the basics of this class. But this is almost a little bit like a run what you brung type of class. And we have seen, not necessarily tonight, but in other competitions, we've had baggers out here, we've had touring bikes out here, we've had all sorts of crazy bikes out here. So this is race number 17 here at the Celebration of Speed. This is your Street Hooligan Grid. The number 32 of Austin Tempangelo. The number 7 of Josiah Toulis. The number 278 of Richard Brodock. The number 593 of Dustin Fortick again. This is going to be your Street Hooligan class. So this is a run what you brung type style. So you're gonna see lights on some of these bikes that are taped up. These are folks that rode here, are racing here, and then possibly even riding these bikes back home. So this is always a really exciting class out here. And we're waiting. We got one more person possibly making their way to the grid. If you're racing Street Hooligan, you need to be making your way to the grid right now, my friend. Dustin Fortick. Dustin Fortick, we're looking for you on that 593 machine. Going once. Going twice. No dice. All righty, and away we go. It's going to be a 3-person grid out here, a 3-person show. I love they've even got brake lights. All right, this is your Street Hooligan Run What You Brung class. Austin Tempangelo. Oh, a little oopsie daisy 3 into 4, but the 278 of Richard Brodock is in 1. Oh. Richard Brodock out here still in 1. The number 32 of Austin Tempangelo in 2nd. And the 7 of Josiah Toulis in 3rd. He's even got his brake lights going. I want to see him throw his turn signal on. I want to see him start signaling. And this is still Richard Brodock out here on that 278 in 1. The 32 of Austin Temponglo is battling it out back there on the back stretch with Josiah Tullis on the number 7 bike. And it looks like a pass is going to happen. Josiah Tullis making the pass. And their friends and family pressed up against the stands here, cheering these guys on. This incredible race out here, this Run What You Brung class. And white flag is out. This is going to be last lap. Last lap, Richard Brodock in 1 on the 278 bike. And these two gentlemen just banging bars, giving it all they got. They've even got crash bars still installed on those bikes. I love it. That Run What You Brought. I think I just cut through the grass. And the winner, Richard Brodock on the 278. But the real battle is right back. Oh! Josiah Tullis in second. And the 32 machine down here, Austin Temponglo, I think he's going to do some stunt riding for us in a minute. Some burnouts, some donuts. There we go. Put your hands together. That takes a lot of nerve to race, a lot of nerve to keep crashing and keep putting on a show out here for us. That's the real winner right there. That's the real winner back there. Josiah Tullis, he's ready for the hooligan class flat out. That's what hooligan racing is all about right there, my friends. You just keep on trucking. You keep on putting on a show. Richard Brodock, the winner. All right, race fans, our winner of this street hooligan class, and my friend in real life, Mr. Richard Brodock. Put your hands together, everybody. That was an incredible race out there. And I saw you earlier. It looked like you had a little snaggle something in an earlier race. What was going on out there?
Yeah, a couple races ago, I took a spill coming out of the turn, but luckily I had my air vest on, so I can just get up and walk away from that. Come back out here for the next class and just had fun.
Well, it looked like you had a great time. And I don't know if you caught the other two gentlemen in your class, but they had their lights on and turn signals and brake lights. It was amazing. You were kind of out front, so you might have missed the show, but there was kind of a spectacle going on.
Yeah, that class is fun. It's just all the street bikes that come out here, and some have the headlights, some don't, but we have fun. That's what it's all about.
Well, I'm so glad you came up here to race for multiple reasons. It's also great to see you. But I love this. I love that street hooligan class, especially because it's like the down and dirty. It's people that just bring bikes here that they ride every single day, and then they race them, and then maybe ride them home or ride them on Monday, whatever they got to do. And I love it. To me, it's just like the heart and soul of racing. I think it's fantastic. Nobody gets here alone. Let's thank some sponsors.
Well, first, Nashville Motorcycle Repair for all their help keeping my bikes running. Cycle Gear for the safety gear and their sponsorship throughout this. And then thanks for Pat for putting this on and Bubba Boswell. We wouldn't be here without them.
Well, what a great outro for me, because speaking of, we're going to take a second here on the Facebook Live feed, and we're going to thank some of our awesome sponsors. So we're going to go to a commercial break. We're going to regrid here live here in the stands, and then we'll be back with some more awesome main event races here at the Celebration of Speed.
It's great having you here in February. We look forward to a lot of cooperation in the future, and enjoy the show.
Harley-Davidson riders have been successfully social distancing since 1903, and Boswell's Harley-Davidson has been helping riders fulfill those two-wheeled dreams for over 70 years. Visit one of Boswell's 3 Middle Tennessee locations, Nashville, Madison, Cookeville, or online at boswellsharley.com, and free your soul.
Hey everybody, check it out. It's me, Podcast Pat, WSKY Radio Motorsports Podcast. I'll be back in November. Tune in, listen in, heck, call in. Check this out. Celebration of Speed, the app. Everything's at your fingertips. Coming in November. Google Play, iTunes. It's free. Flat Track Speedway results. Good stuff. CelebrationofSpeed.net. Motorsports Media. The official hotel of the Celebration of Speed, Microtel Inn and Suites. Whenever you're in Shelbyville, whether it's the motorcycle races, horse show, or a craft fair, Microtel Inn and Suites is the choice to stay. Microtel Inn and Suites, 1207 North Main Street, Shelbyville. Give them a call, 931-488-4104. Microtel Inn and Suites is a proud sponsor of the Celebration of Speed.
Look, I'm a rider too, and I understand that motorcycle accidents are not like any other accident. That's why if you're injured, it's so important to have someone who rides to represent you.
So if you're ever injured in a motorcycle accident, the Wolfpack's got your back.
Has been sponsored by our friend Phil Georges and the Wolfpack Lawyers. Huge thanks to Phil Georges and their whole team for making this live stream happen so the folks at home can watch and enjoy this incredible racing. Thanks to Microtel Inn and Suites, the official host hotel for Celebration of Speed, Lynchburg Outdoors, motorcycle parts and accessories, Boswell's Harley-Davidson, sponsor for this state championship event, Moto Gear Warehouse, Sloan's Motorcycle and ATV, as well as Alan Mays, and of course, the Celebration of Speed digital magazine, online motorsport magazine covering worldwide motorsport races, news, and articles. But let's head on out here and introduce some of the stars of tonight's race event, this Hooligan State Championship out here for all of the marbles, that $1,000 payday. Oh my goodness, out here. We've got race number 6, Ben Ludlow, previous winner for tonight, doing a heck of a job out here. The number 13 of Chris Boone, very, very fast racer out here as well. Do not count this young man out here out. The number 23 of Jason Griffin, one of my favorite human beings, an outstanding, incredible racer who is also hosting next month an adaptive race series. Make sure to go follow him, Jason Griffin Racing, for more information about that great event. Rich Heverly, another very, very fast guy out here. Do not count this young man out. He also just finally shook off last night's Celebration of Speed vibes, and I think he's gonna be ready to actually do some damage out here. The number 27. TV dinner, Mr. Terry Vestal, another incredibly fast, super young. I think he just got his race license out here. He's a real young guy underneath this helmet. You couldn't tell, but he's I'm just teasing. He's incredibly fast. It's awesome to see him, one of the fast boys from Illinois out here with that fuel leathers on. I love that. We also are going to have, of course, Josh Young. I don't need to look at this. Josh Young from the shop Dayton in Dayton, Ohio. Just all these guys are fast. It's $1,000. Every fast guy in America came out to this. It's ridiculous. But another super, super fast guy. I always love watching him race. Racing modern, racing vintage. He does it all. Jim Otley, another great friend and familiar face out here in the hooligan and vintage race circuit and antique. You guys, all these guys do everything. They race it all. And speaking of the Swiss Army knife of motorcycle racers, David Kilkenny, another great racer from north of the Great Cheese Curd Curtain. David Kilkenny braved the snow and decided to come on down here and enjoy some sunshine with us. From Wisconsin, one of our fast boys down here, the number 420 of Justin. Say your last name for me. Burgoyne. Okay, I did all right. I kind of butchered it the first time, but Burgoyne. Justin Burgoyne, who also had a great race just a hot second ago out here, so you're good to keep your eye on. Also, 51 of Adam Holmes. Welcome to the grid, my friend. You made it. There was an awful lot of competition to get out here tonight. There was 45 of you all signed up, whittled down to just you. So, I mean, congratulations. You've already won. You're already a winner. The number 50 of the Hammer. They're like everywhere. What kind of fan club have you brought here? Oh my gosh. Here's all I got to say is when you have just one name on my sheet, I don't even know your name. I don't need to know, honestly, because the Hammer says it all. I've already been warned. You're the Hammer. It works. I've seen your name on shirts. One more time, because that went so well. The Hammer! And the number two of Joseph Houston. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You made it through. I know earlier you were a little bit concerned that you might not cut through the noise of all 40-some odd loudmouth racers. I know, they're a handful. I know they are. But you made it up here, so congratulations. It's awesome to see you out here. This is your field for tonight's Hooligan State Championship main event. Make some noise, race fans! And this is for all of the marbles, or at least 1,000 of them. This is for 1,000 crispy, cool, delicious dollars, courtesy of Boswell's Harley-Davidson. And Jim Otley is all the way here from California, and he just wanted me to tell you that because he wants you to know that that's how much this race means to him. And that's true, actually. I texted him, and he was like, I'm in California. And I said, you get over here. And he said, okay. So he's going to be racing with us tonight. But this is your grid for tonight's main event, the Hooligan State Championship, powered by Boswell's Harley-Davidson. Let's get it on. Ben Ludlow deciding he doesn't need that sighting lap. He's just going to stay right there. He's fine. He's good. And the 27 at TV Dinner getting out nice and strong right out front. However, it looks like he missed a shift. Missed a shift on that back stretch. There is a yellow flag out. There was a little bit of a jump start, it looks like, so we're going to regrid everybody. Just because there is not enough pressure on this race, we're going to need to regrid just to give everybody out here a little bit more time to think about it. And it looks like Terry Vestal, TV Dinner, is going to be pushed back. I think he must have jumped the start. They're pushing him back to the third row as a penalty for that jump start. So now he's going to have a lot of work. He's going to have a lot of work to get up there. To get back up to the front. I've got faith in him, but this is a really big ask. And it's Ben Ludlow in 1, previous winner from earlier tonight. Getting the whole shot with that with that easy inside position. With the 13 of Chris Boone in second. And it looks like the 71 of Josh Young got tangled up with Jason Griffin. So we're going to red flag and re-grid again. All right, that was Josh Young, but he got back up. His bike is running. Put your hands together, race fans. He's fine. He's shaking it off. He's going to get back on this grid. And that is our tradition here at Flat Track Racing. When people have a little oopsie-daisy and get up and shake it off, we put our hands together and make some noise for him. And it kind of looked like Jason Griffin and Josh Young are the ones that got a little snaggled up in turn 1. So Josh is also going to go back to row 3 for this restart. The 51 of Adam Holmes is going to be pushed back to 2. And it's going to be a lot of very, very close racing going on. These are all incredibly powerful bikes. So it's a bit of a cage match, a bit of an arm wrestling match. And this time the 42 of Rich Heverly gets out front first. Rich Haverly still in 1, Ben Ludlow in 2, the 35 of David Kilkenny in 3rd, squeezing out Chris Boone on the 13, but Chris Boone is going to shove him a little bit back and make that inside pass. It still is Rich Haverly in 1, Ben Ludlow in 2, Chris Boone in 3, David Kilkenny in 4, the 222 of Joseph Houston in 5. The 27 of Terry Vestal. TV Dinner coming all the way from the back row. And fighting his way up here, giving it a good battle. Josh Young on the 71 machine is right behind TV Dinner. It still is Rich Haverly in 1, Ben Ludlow in 2, David Kilkenny in 3, Chris Boone in 4. The 222 of Joseph Houston in 5. Terry Vestal in 6, Josh Young in 7. The number 50 of the Hammer in 8th. Rich Haverly 1. And right now, the real battle is 2, 3, and 4. It just keeps being a coin toss at every corner. Rich Haverly in 1. White flag is out. And checkers are out. Rich Haverly in 1. Ben Ludlow 2. David Kilkenny 3. Chris Boone 4. The 222 Joseph Houston 5. TV Dinner 6. 71 of Josh Young 7. And the Hammer in 8th. And top 10, if we can get you up here, top 10. That includes you, David Kilkenny. Good job, my friend. Top 10, top 10. That includes you, TV Dinner. Top 10. Josh Young, that includes you, the Hammer, in 8th. Come get that money, my top 10. Come get that money.
We'll start with 10th place.
I don't know who I need to. Okay. Right here, this guy right here. Jason Griffin? Jason Griffin! 10th place. Taking home some money. Congratulations. 10th place. Taking home some money. 9th place. It wasn't. There we go. It was this. I was like, no, it wasn't a Hammer. It's 51 is going to be 9th place of Adam Holmes. Congratulations. Good job. 8th place, the Hammer, taking home that check. Seventh place, Josh Young on the 71 machine, taking home some money for 7th place. Josh Young, 7th place. 27. TV Dinner, Terry Vestal, taking home some. Oh, I see. We're just bringing our own beers over here now. Good job, guys. Keeping the celebration in the of speed. I see how it is. Your winner for the state championship, taking home $1,000. Rich Haverly, shaking off the cobwebs, I see, having some delicious beer. Let me hold that for you, sir. Congratulations, $1,000. You want me to hold that for you, too? I'll hold that for you. Well, my friend, it appears you managed to shake off those cobwebs just fine. I don't know where that came from. I mean, maybe you got worn out because you've had enough winning for tonight. Ben Ludlow's had enough winning. 2nd place, 1 and 2, always. That way there's no fighting in the van on the way home. Congratulations. What an incredible race against this stacked grid. Oh, my goodness.
All these guys are super fast. Every single one of them. Anyone could have won this main event tonight. Big thanks to Bubba. Thank you, Bubba. Without you, this wouldn't have happened, you know, and you love the sport and you support it. And thank you very much. And thanks to Pat for putting this event on. He did a great job. This is a great facility. I'd love to come back next time he has a race here. So thanks to the fans for coming out.
I think that's the game plan. The game plan is to come back here again and race. Thanks to all of our racers for coming out and creating this incredible show. I'm not joking. I'm a huge nerd and a fan. You know that I am. Seeing some of my best favorite race faces around here. I'm totally going to drink beer. Seeing some of these amazing racers from across the country coming here and racing. You guys all did a hell of a job. Cheers to each and every one of you. Cheers to all of you racers. You guys did a great job. You did the greatest job with that $1,000 check. Say thank you to Bubba Boswell.
Bubba, thank you very, very much. He's a nice man, I'll tell you.
So your winner for tonight, Rich Haverly, the winner here at the Hooligan State Championship. 2nd place, Mr. Ben Ludlow. I don't want to ignore you. I'm totally going to steal your beer, though. There we go, back. Congratulations. Congratulations. How did that feel?
It was good, yeah. I mean, Rich definitely, he got the start, and, you know, you can't always try and just chase him down when you've got a bunch of hungry guys behind you. So, you know, just run my race and hope and pray he messed up to get by him. But, man, he rode a great race, and hats off to everybody for keeping it uneventful after the 2nd or 3rd restart.
It was a great race all the way around, and yes, there was a lot of trust going on here, a lot of bumping and grinding. I mentioned earlier it felt kind of like a high school prom. There was a lot of bumping and grinding going on out here, but everybody is fine. No injuries, no wrecks. It was an awesome, incredible night of racing here at the Celebration of Speed. Congratulations, second place here at the state championship, Ben Ludlow. Who's my third? Oh, David, of course. You're like, lady, I'm parked right here. Congratulations, David Kilkenny. Came all the way here from Wisconsin, braved that snow. You left the cheese curds behind. You came down to hang out with us, and that was a really awful accent. But anyway, congratulations. It was nice and sunny. You had a great day all the way around here.
Oh, yeah. I had a great race. Thanks, Jackie. Oh, crap, I forgot to thank Mr. Boswell. Mr. Boswell, thank you so much. And thanks to everybody that helped, the corner workers, Jackie, everybody. The guys in the chute were awesome. Thanks for coming out.
It was a great team. It was a great team all the way around. All of the Celebration of Speed staff, Bubba Boswell, his whole team, all of our production team, all of our corner workers. I love it when it's a great night of racing and the ambulance doesn't roll. You know what I'm saying?
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Thanks for coming out. I had such a good time. This track is incredible. I can't wait to come back.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you back down here then. Third place finisher here at the Celebration of Speed, David Kilkenny. And of course, yeah, I didn't need that. That's okay. Come on over. You want to take some photos? Mr. Bubba Boswell, come on out here. Let's say some words to all these incredible racers from all across the United States who came here to bang bars just for you.
Well, man, they did it for a lot of things, but I'll tell you, these guys are awesome, and they'll come from all over the way they did. And the way these guys ride these hooligan bikes is unbelievable, man. It's really something to see these Harley Davidsons out here banging bars and doing what they're doing. And I want to tell you, my hat's off to all of them. Great job.
It was an incredible race, and now we got to take a whole bunch of photos and celebrate and drink some more beer. So with all that being said, thank you so much, everybody, for coming on out. It was an incredible race night. Thank you for watching on the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you share this, all of your pages, all of your friends that love watching some kick-ass motorcycle racing out here. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming on out. Get home safe, and thank you. We'll see you next time. Thank you. The Celebration of Speed. I want that photo, too. You come back here.
Witam, welcome our Speed Monkey friends in Poland. Welcome all our viewers from Poland and the whole team of AKZ Speedway. It was great having you here in February. We look forward to a lot of cooperation in the future and enjoy the show. Lynchburg Outdoors, we got everything from head to toe. You name it, we got it. Boots, helmets, chaps, gloves, vests. We have tires, we have audio, we have LED lights, and we have hundreds of helmets, including the world's latest DOT helmet. Call us today, Lynchburg, Tennessee, 931-632-5007.
Look, I'm a rider too, and I understand that motorcycle accidents are not like any other accident. That's why if you're injured, it's so important to have someone who rides to represent you. I understand the unique injuries and emotional toll that comes with a motorcycle wreck. I won't stop short of doing everything possible to get you paid maximum value for your case and get you back out on the road.
When we ride, we're a pack. So if you're ever injured in a motorcycle accident, the Wolf Pack's got your back.
And our winner for tonight's celebration of speed, the Hooligan State Championship, sponsored by Boswell's Harley-Davidson, and the $1,000 check goes to Mr. Rich Haverly. Congratulations, an incredible race. Again, I know with the regridding and the red starts, I mean, some folks I think get a little shook up by that, but you just absolutely ran with it.
You have to block it all out. You just have to focus on turn one, no matter how many times you have to do it. And that's all I kept doing. And thankfully, the last start was my best start, and I was able to get the whole shot and, run my own race. That always makes a big difference, and makes it even better. My best buddy got second. The guy I traveled 13 hours to come here with. We sat next to in a van together, and so that made it even better. We were 1-2 in both races, so I'll take that any day of the week. And this was just an awesome event, and you here and Bubba supporting everything, and Pat putting this race on, and the fans that came out. It's just, this is an epic venue, and to be able to ride your motorcycle inside this place it's just kind of surreal, and I'm on cloud nine right now. I can't even explain it.
Well, that's excellent, and congratulations. You certainly earned it, and here's how I know how. When I went through the pit and paddock earlier talking to the other guys, the only person that they all were afraid of is you. And I don't know, I mean, clearly it's because you're very, very fast, but I also was like, I mean, do you race dirty? Do you stuff them in the corner? I mean, I couldn't make heads or tails of it, but every single racer was terrified of you tonight, and clearly you just put the slap down here at the end to take home that $1,000. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm definitely not dirty. I've definitely rubbed some elbows with these guys, but definitely not dirty. Whatever it takes to get the job done without knocking somebody down, that's the name of my game. And, I think anybody here would do the same thing. So, but yeah, I mean, they might be scared of me, but little do they know I have anxiety about all of them. I mean, it's just they're all so fast, and they make me bring my A game every time. That's why I love doing this.
That's the real talk right there, because I'm also just such a super fan at heart. You can tell as I was going up and down the row, I'm just talking to my buddies over there, because I just am such a fan, because this was such a packed class. These guys were so fast. This is the best hooligan racers in the country. We're here tonight, and you're the one slugging the beer at the end real quick and then taking home a $1,000 check. So congratulations again. I'm sure you've got some sponsors and folks to thank. So let's do it into this camera for the Facebook.
Absolutely. For one, Boswell's Harley-Davidson. He came on board about a year and a half ago, and it's just been a match made in heaven. He's such a good guy to work with, and hopefully we can just continue this for years to come. My family business, Heverly Hardwood Flooring, my brother and my father, they support me tremendously. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do this. And Super Trap Industries, they've been with me since day one. I would like to thank them, and my wife and my kids and my family, and for letting me come down here. I have a 3-year-old and a 7-month-old, so for my wife to let me come down here is pretty awesome. I'm a lucky man, so thank you.
That's pretty amazing. I don't think it was all luck, though, my friend. I think there's an awful lot of talent involved in this race program you've got going on. But one more time, congratulations. And then also to our fans that are watching on Facebook, just want to take a second and thank some very, very special people for tonight's show that made it happen. Without them, literally none of this would be possible. Of course, the Celebration of Speed themselves, Pat putting this whole show on. Last night's All-Stars of Speedway, Kelly Inman, came out from California to come help run that program and be a part of it, which is awesome to have these heavy hitters come from all over America to be part of tonight's show. The live stream was powered, though, by Tennessee-based attorney group, which is going to be Phil George's and the Wolfpack Lawyers. They stepped right up. They knew they want to be a part of our Wolfpack out here of flat track racing, and they're the ones that put on this live stream. So with that, I want to go ahead and thank all of the racers for putting on the show, all of our incredible crew here producing this live stream, as well as running the track, all of the maintenance, all the flag people. Thank you so much to everybody that came here to make this incredible program happen. And of course, thank you to Bubba Boswell and everybody else that was involved. Have a great night, and thank you so much for tuning in out there on Facebook, and we'll see you at the next Celebration of Speed.
My God, how do you do that?